Evening.
Good evening, Madam Chairman, members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity. My name, for the record, is Dan Mehan, President and CEO of the Missouri Chamber of Commerce and Industry, here to testify in support of Senate Bill 7 and 8. It's an honor to talk about this effort. We see a common thread that is around the country right now, and that's the need to generate jobs and economic activity. What we've seen in the last couple of years throughout the House and Senate's deliberations are considerations of several different items, some of which have been wrapped up into one package in this special session. Specifically, the things I'd like to talk about are the development of the cargo hub in St. Louis, Mosira, the high-tech biotech incentive package that does pay for itself, as Senator Mayer said, the creation of incentives for the data center industry that would put us on a level footing with other states around the Midwest and frankly around the globe to attract that build out of that industry, and the retention piece that a couple of you have alluded to that would have been probably a little helpful in trying to prevent the poaching or luring of jobs AMC away. But the common thread, again, is jobs. What you're going to hear with other witnesses is drilling down deeper into the individual programs. But I'd like to talk about our involvement in particular with what I saw initially as an export opportunity. I don't think that we've done the best job of describing exactly what we're trying to do with the air cargo hub. We have called it the Midwest China Hub. Ideally, this hub begins with a spoke from China. And once the Chinese airlines begin flying into Lambert, then you will see attraction from other areas of the globe, in particular Brazil, South America. We can serve as a hub for distribution and exporting from the entire continent, not just in air, but air cargo is definitely on the rise. And what you've got to ask yourself is that industry going to increase, decrease, or stay the same as we move into the future? And from the things we've seen, it's going to increase. What do we need to do to capitalize on that? We need to locate basically a new sector in the state of Missouri, principally around Lambert. And that's what a lot of this special session, or what's called Aerotropolis, or the export incentive, attempts to do. I know Representative Schreiber, Lauer, Kurtman, and Berry hit on some of these questions. Why do we need to have it in one place? Can we spread it out around the state? The simple fact is that a single location allows those forwarders to centralize and locate together. They like to cluster around a simple area or a single area. Are we luring jobs or poaching jobs? Not necessarily. What we're doing is taking what should be ours. When you've got manufacturers in Ava, Missouri, that truck goods and products to LAX to fly them to Shanghai for final assembly, why can't we get into that business? Why should we be able to run it right up I-44 to Lambert and fly it over? There are natural advantages with the Lambert hub that Chicago, for example, doesn't have. There's congestion problems in Chicago. There's cost issues. There's weather. We've got capacity in and around Lambert to develop that hub and make an investment that could be potentially transformational into the future. What are the targeted areas? You'll hear from a couple witnesses tonight, one in agriculture, one in advanced manufacturing, that would benefit greatly by this. These are real-life stories of Missouri companies that are actually exporting right now around the globe and have great experience with this and a great story to tell.